Tony, it's Friday. And first off, to answer your question of the week, my week was pretty good. Saturday ended up hiking Mount Tom, which is pretty good. Pretty of a tough hike, pretty steep. It was pretty rocky slopes, which is a pretty good example of how it's going to be in the canyon. The thing is, though, it was really hard to climb at parts because it was all mud and ice, which isn't really fun to climb up no matter what time of year you are. So although it was, mid-60s when I was hiking, which was gorgeous, I was sweating my butt off a little bit. It was a pretty good hike. Sunday, we ended up going up to New Hampshire to visit some friends. The weather was too bad for us to actually go LARPing, but we ended up going up there. We had an arts and science day, made a couple weapons, worked on a little bit of stuff up there, had a good time, visited with some friends, which was always nice. Then Monday was awesome. So I don't think I told you this, Tony, but on Monday, myself, Taylor, and Justice ended up going to Boston. We went to Boston to go see a game show called Throne Controllers. I don't know if you're familiar with the Runaway Guys, meaning Nintendo Capri Sun, Chugga Conroy, or Proton John, but they're a bunch of streamers and YouTubers that we've watched for a while now. Justice has watched them for years.
I've watched them since 2013.
Yeah.
No, 2010. Yeah,
so Justice watched them for, almost a decade now. You're old, Justice, it's fine.
I mean, I also have a cat on my back.
Yeah, I've noticed. But Taylor and I have only been watching them for about a year and a half or so. We had a really good time. It was a fun show. We ended up, it was actually in 3 parts. We ended up getting VIP tickets. So that was pretty cool, which gave us entry first into the show. The Runaway Guys and a couple others did an exclusive question and answer with all the people who are VIPs, which was fun. And then we had a concert, which was also pretty cool, by a guy named Family Jewels, who does a lot of metal covers of video game characters or video game songs, which is really awesome. That was a really cool show. Taylor and I actually ended up buying a CD of his for Octopath Traveler that was awesome. Yeah, we also watched Adriana Figueroa, who did music as well with Jules, a little bit before Jules, and did one song with Jules. It was really awesome. We had a really good time. And then it was the actual game show. We came so close to getting called. Justice's number was 591, Taylor's was 592, mine was 593. We had someone who had the number 590 get called up to do the game show portion, so we were so close. Particularly Justice. We were really hoping Justice got it, because she's watched them for so long and loves them.
The fact that you're not recording the fact that I have a cat on my back.
Yeah, I'll show you the fact that Justice has a cat on her back.
Hi.
Here, just tell me if it's in the camera.
I can't tell. I can't see.
I'm going to assume it is. That's Boots and the mess of our apartment right now.
Don't look at it. Don't look at it.
Yeah, Taylor's shouting, don't look at it. But this weekend should be pretty fun as well. We're actually going up to New Hampshire tomorrow to go to basically our sister LARP group up in a place called Keene, New Hampshire, which is about an hour and a half from us. But our entire field's going up there to visit them, which will be really fun. Taylor gets to see her master again for the first time in a while.
For the love of God, do not use that in the context of the internet.
Well, rather, Taylor gets to meet the person she's apprenticed to for the first. Gets to see the person she's apprenticed to the first time in a while.
Okay.
He's actually making me some armor here soon, which will be nice. So we're gonna get some measurements there. But it's gonna be a really good time tomorrow. It's supposed to be beautiful weather, so we're excited. Next week's also gonna be a little bit interesting as well. So I mentioned how we watched Proton John, who we saw at Throne Controllers. Well, he's doing a Splatoon League now. So myself, Taylor, Justice, Aaron, Taylor and I's old roommate, and one of Taylor and Justice's good friends, her nickname's Donkey, her real name's Jenica, but I'm just going to call her Donkey. But all of us form a team with Donkey being our, Donkey is our alternate. So it's going to be fun. We're going to get completely annihilated. There's just no way around it. But it should be a pretty good time.
Well, with that attitude, it's going to happen.
Yeah, but it's going to be fun. I'm not super worried about it. As long as we don't go 0 for, I'll be happy. But it's gonna be exciting that we have our first game next week, or match next week, which will be something that none of us really know what to expect for it, so that'll be neat. Then otherwise, it's just gonna be a pretty relaxing week, and otherwise should be fun. So Tony, my question for you is I'll let you make an exception to your punishment for this specific question. How much did you enjoy playing Smash the other day? Tony, I'll see you on Tuesday. Later, bro.